got to see Baby Driver, which is the new film by Edgar Wright. It has taken a while though for circumstances I'm not willing to talk about, but I finally saw it and I was pleasantly surprised. It was one of the best films of the year so far, alongside Belko Experiment, Take Two, Trainspotting, and Going in Style 2017, along with a few others. Essentially, the premise is about a young getaway driver trying to get out of the sting, the route of trying to help people commit bank robberies and stuff, and he falls in love with this girl. It follows a very familiar premise to that film Ryan Gosling's Drive, or it's called Drive, but not Ryan Gosling's Drive, but you get my point of kind of a silent young person. The movie has a lot of music and soundtrack vibes, and it's also very cinematic in its presentation. And a lot of people are commending that in the film community, but I commend it more or less for several different factors here. One, they use a Ports of Canada song. I'm a great fan of their band. I've listened to their music since 2005 when they released that album Campfire Headbase, and they put the song Ready Let's Go, which sounds like a My Bloody Valentine sort of drone sound, which I thought was just brilliant when he starts dreaming about the girl in the sort of 1950s get-up, which I thought was just brilliant. And then they reference Monsters Inc., the second thing. It's one of my favorite films, one of my all-time favorite Pixar's. So that made me very happy as well. And then they put Jon Hamm in it. And I'm a fan of his work as well. I wish sometimes I looked like him, but that's not always possible. From his Mad Men and his $1 Million Arms, and also a few other things. And as well, Edgar Wright, the director himself, who's also directed one of my favourite action comedies of all time, Hot Fuzz, as well as directed Scott Pilgrim and The World's End, and also written scripts for Ant-Man and Tintin. All of films which I loved, by the way, and I'm proud to admit. So I'm hoping to see how things turn out over time for the filmmaker itself. I hope he doesn't go too commercial with his productions, but money talks in Hollywood, so I'm not really there to judge, but I thought it was a commendable effort. Not as good as Hot Fuzz or some of the other ones I just mentioned, but a pretty darn good effort on that part. And I was pleasantly surprised because the reason why I didn't see it initially was, obviously I was broke, but also I thought they were going to do that whole schmaltzy romance vibe about it. It was going to be like Fast and Furious, so I just thought, why bother? But now I'm regretting I made that decision, on part because that Ports of Canada song that they play somewhere in the middle to the end of the film.